Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a video for the shop tools segment, a playlist that I've got there on the channel. This is my ultrasonic cleaner. It's my old one. It has cleaned many carburetors, and it shows it. It's had a bit of a hard life. These are not designed to use the chemical that I used in this. I used a actual carburetor cleaner. Yeah, it smells pretty bad, and it's very strong, and you can see that it's actually damaged the plastic, melted it. It's gotten a little melty. When this is hot and running, the plastic from the lid actually drips downwards into the carburetors. Yeah, so I think I'm going to upgrade. Yes. It still works just fine. Doesn't look the nicest. What I've come to find is this, I forget if it's a 2 liter or 2.5 liter. It's a little small. It's not unusable, but it's a little small. So I upgraded. So we're going to do a bit of an unboxing here. This is from Amazon. This one here is all stainless, and it's 10 liters. So that should be big enough. Sink an entire 4-barrel carburetor in it if I wanted to. I'm going to go with a different cleaner on this. I'm going to try, I've done a little bit of poking around on Google, and a lot of guys are using Simple Green, but there's a certain kind. It's the heavy duty pro something. I'll get a shot of the container when I get it out of the bag there, but it's supposed to be aluminum safe. So being 10 liters, the guys are mixing 1 part cleaner to 2 parts water. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 liters of cleaner in there and 6 liters of water, so it'll be almost a 50-50. It'll be a 40-60 exactly mix, and I'm pretty sure that'll be okay. A big bonus is that gallon of Simple Green is $22 here, where a gallon of that carb cleaner was anywhere from $60 to $80. What do we got here? Simple Green Pro HD heavy duty cleaner. Okay, so I'll get you in a stand and we'll get some action going here. And we'll unbox this thing and see how it works. Hang on. Alright, so let's get this thing out of the box. I've cut the tape and that's it. Little short cord here. I can tell right away I'm going to need to move the outlet that I had the old one plugged into. I don't think this cord is going to be long enough to reach where it needs to go. But that's an easy thing to do. Okay. Off with you. More foam packing. Instructions. Well, we don't need those. Stainless lid. Ooh, bubble wrap. I'll pop that later. Put you to the side for safekeeping. So yeah, you can pretty well fit a quadrajet in there. Should be alright. It's got a drain on the side. I'll grab the camera out of the stand there and we'll do a little walk around here. We'll have a look. And what I will do, because this information is kind of scattered, I'll grab a tape measure. We'll actually do measurements to see the size. 10 liters doesn't tell you much. I mean, 10 liters is supposed to be about 2 gallons, but it doesn't really tell you the size of things. So I'll switch down here. Digital temperature, digital timer. I believe this one has a maximum of 30 minutes. We'll try it out. There's our drain here. I'm probably going to put a little barb fitting here with an elbow so I can stick a little short hose when I want to drain it, because I don't want to lift it off the counter all the time. It's going to go over into the corner there. Let's get you a shot. Yeah, right up in there on the bench. That's where the old ultrasonic cleaner sat, so this one will fit there nicely. I don't want to lift it and move it around all the time, so to drain it, change the fluid. And being $20 a gallon for this fluid, it's going to be a lot more cost effective to change the fluid when I need to. That stuff that I've got in the cleaner right now, the old cleaner, I've had it in there for over a year, and I've cleaned, like I said, lots of carburetors, and it still works like brand new. So hang on, we're going to get it set up over there. I'll get the stand moved over, and we'll see what's going on over there. Before I move it over there, I figured I'd grab the tape measure and we'll get those measurements. It'll probably be easier to see here under the light. So you're not supposed to run these without a basket, so we'll leave the basket in there. So it's basket's 11 inches wide. Well, length, I guess, width by 9. And the depth of the basket, what's that? 4.5 inches or so. So that'll give you real world measurements. I'm actually going to do the math. This thing was supposed to be 10 liters, so I'm going to do the math. I'm going to find out what the volume of that is, just to make sure. Because this jug is 4 liters, which is 1 gallon. And it like fills the cavity. But anyways, I'll check it out, make sure, verify everything before I put any cleaner in it. But for right now, I'm just gonna do my research, and then I'll put the cleaner over there where it's gonna live, and we'll get the camera back on. All right, so I did my math. The tank size is 12 by 9.5 by 6 inches deep. Works out to like 683 cubic inches, which works out to be like 11 liters. So it's actually 10 liters. It's deceptively small. But, I mean, it's a lot bigger than what I had. The basket on the one I had before was only about, I don't know, 2 inches deep or so. But anyways, we got the display fired up. Just a note here. Don't ever turn these on without any liquid in them. That will wreck them. So it is filled up. I got my whole jug of Simple Green Pro HD, whatever the stuff was. I got my full jug of there, and then I just topped it up with water to just a little bit below the full line. That'll give me enough room for displacement. So if I put a bigger carburetor in there, it'll displace some of the liquid, and I don't want it to overflow. So I'm just messing around with a display here. So it appears that 80 degrees. You guys can see that? I'm not sure if because it's LED, I'm not sure if the camera's going to be flaky on us here. You should be able to see it. It might look a little cycling, but anyways, looks like the maximum temperature that you can set it to is 80 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot. Your car runs at about 95, so that's pretty hot. Currently, the actual degrees is 18. So I just used cold tap water, and that jug of stuff was off the shelf at Canadian Tire about an hour ago. So we can turn the heater on, and it is, what time is it now? It's 12:30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, you know what, that's unrealistic. I'm going to turn this down. Let's set it to 45 degrees. And it's 12:30. I'm going to turn the heater on now, and I'm going to see how long it takes to heat that up to 45 degrees. If I remember to, I'll post the results in the comments. The description on Amazon said the timer was 0 to 30 minutes, but it appears like I can actually set it for 99 minutes. That's good. I think 30 minutes will be good enough for anything anyways. But it says, yeah, minute and second, that's on your display. And the on-off switch is here, so I'm not going to run it for 99 minutes. But whenever you add fresh cleaner to an ultrasonic cleaner, you have to, or you should degas the liquid. So this particular unit doesn't have a degas setting. Some do, and it gives it a high frequency pulse. And what it does is it breaks up the oxygen that's bonded to the molecules in the cleaner, which is what you want. You don't want the oxygen in the cleaner, you want the oxygen to get out. The other way you can do it is you just run your ultrasonic cleaner for 5 to 8 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes without anything in it, and that should break up all the oxygen molecules and let it figure out what it needs to do. So I'm going to throw the lid on this thing. I'm going to turn it on. Oh, I hope all that is out of focus now, but I hope that was in focus. Oh no. Oh no. That blue LED threw the whole thing out of focus. Man. Shut it off for now. I'm going to turn it on real quick, and I'm going to let it run. I'm going to set this time down to 10 minutes, and I'm going to let it run for 10 minutes just to degas the solution. And we'll get your camera fired back up again. Ah, stupid blue LED. Oh, that's loud. That's a lot louder than the older one. Alright guys, so we're about 45 minutes later. It's up to 43 degrees. I did have it off for 5 minutes or so. When I turned it off during the last little clip there, I forgot to turn it on for about 5 to 8 minutes or so. So anyways, 45 minutes-ish. You heat it up nice. We're going to do a little test. I've got a carboned up piston. It's an old piston that's worn out. That's for a Yamaha TTR 250 dirt bike. This is the piston from my IT 175 Yamaha. I'm going to pop them in there and see what we can see. So what I'll do is I'll get them in there, and I'll get the camera on top of the solution to see if we can see the action that's happening. It's going to be very loud, so I'll probably just blank out the audio for a few seconds anyways. We'll run them. I got them in there. Got the timer set for 10 minutes. We're going to see what 10 minutes does. Alright, hang on. I need 2 hands to get that basket in there, or else I'll slop it everywhere. Hang on a sec. Alright, so the pistons are sitting in there. We're going to see a few bubbles probably come out from the piston ring grooves, but it's not on yet. I'm going to turn it on now, and we'll see what happens in 10 minutes. But let's see if we can see any action. Alright, 10 minutes has gone by. Let's see where we're at. Well, that 250 piston is still dirty, but you can actually see through the carbon now. I don't know if the glare is going to get you, but it was pretty thick on there before, and it's only been 10 minutes, which isn't very long at all. Well, there's a 175 piston. It wasn't as dirty to start with, but definitely that's a lot cleaner. I'm not going to waste my solution or any more time on this. It was just a quick test. I don't need to clean this. This piston is an old one that's being replaced. This is also an old worn out one that's being replaced. So I just wanted to see what 10 minutes would do with that cleaner in it. I've never used that simple green stuff. But all in all, I'm happy with it. The basket is much bigger. It's got much more power for cleaning, and I think it'll be a great addition to my shop. So I'm going to wrap this video up here, guys. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to click on the thumbs up like button for me. I do appreciate it when that happens. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and click that bell icon to notify you when I get new content uploaded. I think it'll be just fine. It's loud, but it works. Definitely an upgrade. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Till the next video.